Hey guys, this is George bringing another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. So I lead off with my Azumarill, he leads off with a Mesprit. I just go straight for the sub, hoping he's going to Stealth Rock, which he does. He swaps out to take an attack. I just happen to go for Ice Punch. Obviously doesn't do much to the Blastoise. I just go for the Focus Punch because I don't see any point in wasting my sub really. I've got one up, I might as well use it for something. So he just protects, so I just do it again. He does out to a Claydol, not the brightest thing in the world, since he knows that I have Ice Punch and I most likely have Waterfall or Aqua Jet. In my case it's Aqua Jet. So I just go for the Ice Punch here, takes him down to low health, and I just use Aqua Jet for the kill. After lefties, there we go. So the Claydol goes down. He goes out to Manectric and I'm like, damn. So he's at T-Bolt, so I go out to Steelix, my Schlong. He goes out to Charizard and I set up my rocks. I'm like, shit. But I realise that I can take pretty much every hit and I just go boom. Unfortunately he subs, but that basically tells me he's a Biolizard, kind of. So I go out to my my Jolteon here, go for the T-Bolt, knowing that I'm faster. So, go for the sub, sorry, go for the sub. I just go for the T-Bolt on this Regirock, knowing it's not too much of a special beast. He Earthquakes. I think my hidden power is Ice, but to be honest I'm not sure, so it might be Grass, or it might be Fire, I have no idea what it is, I'll have to find out at some point. So I just perhaps take the Earthquake, but he Rock Slides, predicting that. And I just go for the Roost on the switch. I don't really see why he switched. I mean, I would have Rock Slide to see what the Togekiss would have done, but you know, whatever. So he goes back into Mesprit. I know the trick is coming, but I want to get this thing paralysed for some unknown reason. So he's paralysed, and here I use my epic prediction skills, and I go for the T-Wave again. There. Come on, Sam. There it is. I T-Wave again. That was epic prediction skills. So I go out to this thing to take an attack, and he Earthquakes, and I actually take that like a complete beast. I was expecting just to get raped by that, but whatever. Took it quite nicely. He does that to Manectric, more epic prediction. He goes for the Overheat, obviously predicting my switch to something to resist T-Bolt. And I'm like, lol sub. And I think this thing is Specs, but I find out later, I think that it's Scarf. Is this Scarfed or Specs? I know that. So I just go for the Focus Punch on the switch, destroys the Blastoise. I go for another Focus Punch, he uses Surf, and if I remember it doesn't break my sub. No, it doesn't. So I go for another Focus Punch, and a crit takes him down. That crit did matter. Yeah, I don't think it would have taken him down. And he probably would have been able to break my sub, but then I would have just made another one. So wasn't. I don't think it mattered that much. Zen Headbutt to break my sub here, and I just go for another Ice Punch. He gets paralysed. I don't know whether I could have lived a Zen Headbutt or not, but I just left it anyway. And Ice Punch for the KO. My Azumarill is like looking pretty good here. And I think he's going to T-Bolt, so I out to my Yajirobe. Anyone who knows who this guy is, he's a freaking legend. And, oh, crit. I was like proper raging at this point. I was like, what the fuck? So I go out to this thing thinking it's Scarfed or Specs. I'm right, because he swaps out. I just go for the T-Bolt on this Regirock. Does decent damage. And I'm really kicking myself for making this sub here, because if I hadn't have made the sub, I wouldn't have killed myself right here with Life Orb. And he lives this Shadow Ball. I thought the Shadow Ball would have killed it, and I went for Shadow Ball just in case he was going to switch to Manectric. But it turns out it can't. But I just got to this thing, it's Scarfed, I just go for the Aura Sphere. And then the Manectric comes out, and this is why I think the Manectric's Scarfed, because it outspeeds me. But he goes for the Hidden Power, and it turns out to be Grass. He gets a crit, that doesn't matter. He thought it was Ice, but it turns out to be Grass. To be honest, I don't know why I didn't go for the T-Bolt, because this guy's weak to T-Bolt. He knows I've got the Azumarill who's weak to T-Bolt, and he doesn't know my last guy, which was Toxicroak. So, anyway, good game.